my name's Steffi. This is the Messy Keto Kitchen, and we're going to be talking about dirty keto versus strict keto versus lazy keto today. So sit tight, go ahead and push the subscribe button because you know you want to, and you're going to enjoy all the content that we have, and I will be back with you in just a moment. All right, guys, welcome back. Today we are going to be talking about dirty keto, strict keto, and lazy keto. This is a question that gets asked a lot, so I thought I would just go ahead and make this quick video and I would outline for you the differences between them, and then you can decide which one is best for you. So first of all, we're going to talk about strict keto. In strict keto, there's a couple of different parameters that I would put on a strict ketogenic diet. And what that would be is usually you're looking at all grass-fed meats, very, very top of the line stuff. Not all the time, but the majority of the time you're looking at the best of the best. Usually you are monitoring all of your caloric intake, you're tracking stuff, you're using MyFitnessPal, Carb Manager, something like that to track your daily caloric intake, your macros, all of that stuff. Your carb count is still 20 grams or less per day, and this is usually geared towards people who are very, very goal-oriented. Not that you don't have to be goal-oriented for other things, but these are people that are very, very strict with their goals, very timeline-oriented, and also crave a lot more structure. You're going to find this tends to not be most people that follow a ketogenic diet, but maybe it's you. And if this is you, you are a strict ketogenic dieter, so congratulations. So the next level is more of a lazy keto diet. I'd say more often than not, a lot of us fall into this category. Heck, I am wearing a bathrobe to shoot this video because I love lazy keto. It works for me. Lazy keto, you can still do the grass-fed, whatever. You can do it on any realm of this diet. However, people in lazy keto tend to maybe steer more towards just what you can buy, what's easily available to you as far as, the ground beef in the store, whatever it is. It's a little bit easier. You're still keeping your carbohydrates at 20 grams or less, but you're probably not tracking stuff or not tracking as often. Tracking has a time and a place. I think it's really good to do overall, but for somebody who does not want to track on a daily basis, you probably fall into the category of being a lazy keto dieter. Doesn't make you lazy, it just makes your diet approach a little bit less strict. Then you have a dirty ketogenic diet. And a dirty ketogenic diet is much more processed food, there's a lot more products nowadays that are keto based. So you have the keto box, the keto crate, there's a lot of good snack options out there. So a lot more processed stuff. Maybe you're definitely not eating grass-fed at this point. And again, doesn't matter, you don't have to, but we're talking American cheese slices, we're talking whatever is the easiest way to get your hands on it, so long as you're keeping your carbs under 20 grams of carbs per day. Definitely no tracking. It is just kind of a little bit of the lazy keto diet tied in with a lot more processed and packaged food. So the next question becomes, do any of these work? Which one works better? Well, the answer is whichever one you can stick to for the long term. I know for myself that I love grass-fed meat. I'd like to eat it as often as possible. However, I can't afford to do that all the time. A lot of us can't. As often as I can, I try to do it. I get the butcher box occasionally. I try to do what I can with that. But at the same time, I can't do that all the time. And on top of that, I am somebody who, after doing something structured for 5 days, maybe 7 days, I lose my mind. I like to have freedom. I like to change things up a little bit. So for me, a lazy keto approach works. Sometimes I go a little bit on the dirty side, okay? So I'm usually in the middle. I go maybe a little bit on the dirty side. I have some of the, the packaged food, maybe some processed food on occasion. But I usually gear myself towards the middle. If you can stick to one of these three things, all of them work. All of them have their benefit. It has to be something that is going to be good for you, good for your lifestyle, and something that you can sustain long term. You could do a hybrid, and I would maybe recommend the hybrid, and that's kind of like what I was just talking about. I kind of steer towards the middle. Sometimes I go a little bit stricter. Maybe if I have a particular goal in mind or a special occasion, I might go more towards the strict side. And then other times, maybe I'm just living life and I'm feeling a little bit lazy and I also want some Lily's chocolate bars. I'm going to go towards the dirty side. In the end of the day, it has to be what suits you. That's about all I can think to tell you guys about this. It's a very small subject, but it gets asked a lot. And so I thought, don't beat yourself up over you see somebody who's constantly just super strict. They're logging everything. They're registering everything. That's what works for them. The beauty of a ketogenic diet is that the baseline rules are very, very simple, but then you can kind of expand on it and make it work for you. So in the end of the day, what you need to know, strict keto, lazy keto, dirty keto does not matter so long as you are sticking to your diet, sticking to your plan, and hitting your goals. If you have any questions, comments, anything like that, go ahead and post them below. I'd be more than happy to answer anything I can. In the meantime, I hope that was helpful, and if you guys can think of anything else, always let me know, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.